Tech and clips.
Yeah.
Okay, Loreen, it's all coming back to me now.
Okay.
16th July 2022. Shout out to the subscriber that actually asked me to check this one out. Yeah, let's go.
My body froze in bed and I just listened to it right outside the window. There were days when the sun was so cruel. And my tears turned to dust, and I just knew my eyes were drying up forever. I finished crying in the alley stand that you left.
Okay,
And
sounds
I
good.
can't remember when or where or how.
Sounds really good.
And I vanished every memory you and I had ever made. But if you hold me like this,
Okay.
and if I hold you like that,
Whoa.
it was so long ago, but it's all coming back.
Okay, I'm loving the the emotion
And
in
if I hold you
her
like
voice,
this,
and her face.
and you hold me like that,
Okay, I love that
it was
twist.
dead with the wind, but it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. There were moments so cold and there were flashes of light.
Yeah.
There were things I never do again, but then they always seem right. There were nights of endless pleasure.
Yeah.
It was more than any lousy love. Baby, I kiss you like this, and if you whisper like that, it was so long ago, but it's all coming back to me.
Wow. But guys, it sounds
If you
good.
want me like that,
Sounds really good.
and
Shout
if
outs
you
to
need me like that,
person playing the
it was
piano.
that long ago,
So beautiful.
but it's all coming back to me. I can barely recall, but it's all coming back to me.
Yeah.
It's so hard to resist, but it's all coming back
Okay, guys.
to me.
Face. Wow.
Så lät jag i badrummet när jag var 9.
Okay. Wow. Shout outs to her. Guys, she's doing an amazing job. Beautiful
Inte undra
playing.
på att grannarna blev tokiga. Ja, det är någonting väldigt befriande med att ta i så här. Vi ska göra det när vi kör Euphoria tillsammans, det kan jag säga på en gång.
Yeah.
Du får köra sista delen, Rebecca, för jag tänker inte köra det. Den saken är klar alltså.
If I hold you. Blir de rädd här?
All coming back to me now.
Yeah. Wow.
Är det galet?
Right, guys. So this was actually suggested by, one of you guys, in the comments, and shout outs to you. So that was Loreen performing. It's all coming back to me now. As someone who has already heard, the original. I don't know if, was Celine Dion, right? but I don't know. I have a feeling someone else performed this before Celine Dion. Please confirm that, in the comment section. But I mean, for now, I'm just going to use the fact that I've heard Celine Dion's version. So yeah, as someone who has heard Celine Dion's original version of this particular song, it's all coming back to me now. I mean, going into Loreen's performance, comes with certain expectations. I have to say, that original is such a massive dramatic power ballad. Big vocals, big emotions, and one of those songs that really demands everything from a singer. So when Loreen stepped into it, performing the song live, I mean, the first thing that stood out to that stood out to me was the fact that she was not trying to replicate Celine Dion's version at all. I mean, instead, she took a very, very different approach and made the song feel like her own. I love the fact that Loreen, she leans into the emotional side of the song rather than the grand theatrical power, of the original. I mean, her delivery felt more intimate and introspective, almost like, she's telling a story, from a personal place. I mean, where Celine Dion's version is huge and, explosive, Loreen's interpretation to me, felt more atmospheric and raw. I feel like that contrast, is actually really interesting because, I mean, it highlights just, how strong the songwriting is. I mean, the song to me still works, even when, it's interpreted, in a completely different style. Vocally, Loreen brought she brought a lot of texture and emotion. I love the fact that she didn't necessarily go for the same kind of vocal fireworks that Celine Dion we all know is famous for, but instead, I mean, she focused on expression and mood. Her voice has this haunting almost mystical tone that I feel like I add a different layer to the lyrics. You can hear the vulnerability in certain lines, and I feel like that makes the performance feel very, very genuine. The live festival setting, also added, something special, to the moment. There is a slightly, stripped back, organic feeling, to the performance that I feel like makes it feel less polished and more real. To me, it's the kind of performance where you can feel the atmosphere of the crowd and the emotion of the song all at the same time. After listening to this performance, what I appreciated most about Loreen's version is that she clearly respects the original while still taking creative risks. Covering a song this iconic is never easy, especially one so closely associated with Celine Dion's legendary vocals. But I mean, Loreen didn't try to compete with that version. I mean, she reimagined it, and personally, I loved it. So yeah, overall, I mean, this is definitely a very, very thoughtful and emotionally driven performance. And I mean, it may not aim for the same dramatic peaks as the original, but definitely offers something different, something more intimate and reflective. And honestly, that is what makes it worth listening to. It definitely shows a great song like this can live in more than one style and still connect with people. I love the guys. I'll definitely give this a hard 9 out of 10. That is just me. Let me know what you guys also think about this performance down in the comment section. Let me know if Loreen has other live performances that you guys would like for me to review and react to. Yes, shout out to the subscriber that suggested I check this one out. I was also blown away by this performance. So until the next video, take care, stay safe, and then peace out.